entities are closed. So all of that still going on today as far as we know. But we do want to get you updated on the weather. Bree was just outside here in our studios in Nampa. Now, Bree, you said it stopped snowing in Nampa, but when we took the Ford Dealers Tower camera right in downtown Boise, we saw the
wiper going.
Yeah.
Right. That storm system is moving from the west to the east, so lower Treasure Valley clearing up at this point, but Boise still seeing some light snowfall and also some fog forming. Definitely ice on the roadways as you head all across the Treasure Valley. I-84, at least here in Nampa, was moving pretty well because of that magnesium chloride that they put on the roadways for the de-icing agent. But don't rely on that. You do want to allow yourself a lot of extra time for stopping distance and also for the morning commute if you must go out today. Now pay attention to this, because 7th named winter storm of the season, Winter Storm Gandalf, as this moves from west to east, we may actually see a little bit of clearing today. I think the worst of the snowfall is going to get out of the way this morning, but we will continue to see that ice. Now, if you're headed into eastern Idaho, possibly even Salt Lake City, these areas are just going to get hammered by this storm. So if you do have plans to head to the east or even to the south near Reno across Donner Pass, you might want to change your plans or wait a couple of days. But as just a rule of thumb, you definitely want to check the road report before you head out the door. So again, school closures there at the bottom of your screen. You do want to pay attention to that as well. If you don't have to go out, don't do it. Colder temperatures are going to continue into the weekend as that low pressure system moves on into the east. It is going to spin in that counterclockwise direction, really driving those winds in. And that's also the concern for this morning, those winds blowing that snow around, making for more ice on the roadways. Winter weather advisory still in effect for most of southwestern Idaho. Winter storm warning in effect for all of these blue areas here for the east central mountains into the Sawtooths. So even though we're seeing lots of fresh snow on the ski resorts, might not be the best day to get up there and catch the fresh powder because of all of the wind up there. It's going to make conditions pretty miserable. 24 degrees in McCall right now, 30 in Boise, 29 in Mountain Home. Again, down below freezing. You will encounter ice out there. So we take a look all across the Pacific Northwest. Reno down to 29, San Francisco at 46. That moisture even reaching as far south as San Francisco. I've seen some reports on Twitter today of some snowflakes flying around the Bay Area this morning. So cold air definitely infiltrating farther south than it usually does. 1 to 3 inches of snow. I think the worst of it is over for the Treasure Valley, not for the west central mountains though. Brundage saw 11 new inches of snow last night. They will see more as the day goes on today, maybe another 3 to 5 inches for those mountain locations. East central mountains, as we mentioned before, winter storm warning in effect until 5 a.m. tomorrow. So snow will continue likely throughout the day today, into tonight, and into tomorrow morning very early. So something to keep in mind. And as I mentioned, that storm system moving from the west to the east, Magic Valley still yet to be hit as hard as we were here in the Treasure Valley. Breezy conditions, blowing snow, plenty of ice with these temperatures well below freezing. Take a look at these temperatures though, how much they cool down. Winds stay with us tomorrow with a slight chance of seeing a little more snowfall. Not as bad as today though, so at least there's your silver lining. Heading into the weekend though, single digits for our morning lows and into the lower 20s for our daytime highs. So you're going to want to soak up as much sunshine as you possibly can to pretend like it's a little bit warmer out there than it actually is. But that's the good news though. More sunshine across the board on this On Your Side extended forecast. That means that at least for the beginning of next week, the commute won't be like it was this week. This week was, can we make it our throwaway week?
And also really quickly, Boise Public Schools are tweeting right now, just got the tweet, they are closed today. So the Boise School District has finally made the call. That was the one everyone was waiting for after Meridian.
Right.
So basically, I think every school across the valley at this point is pretty much closed for the day. Of course, we've got the ticker below on the bottom of your screen there. But now we know Nampa, Boise, Valley View, Caldwell, Meridian. And
a lot of big ones, plus other smaller charter schools.
Right.
Make sure you check there.
Yeah, Parma, Middleton, all of that. So just keep checking. But we did want to tell you right now, just got the tweet from Boise Public Schools. They are closed today.
All right, and coming up next on Good Morning Idaho, maybe something